Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Once again, this is Chef SK. I'm your host, Sean Kelly, and we did it again. Today we have some oregano shrimp with a homemade spicy tartar sauce over a beautiful pasta, fresh arugula, and a drambuie cocktail. It's time. All right, it is time to spice up this beautiful shrimp. We'll be plating about 4 shrimps per plate over some pasta that we'll put down in just a minute. We have a big pot with water almost boiling here, but first I'm gonna steep a little tea down in my handy French press over here. We have a licorice, cardamom, and basil tea that's going to go with a little black cherry soda over that drambuie. So, let's put our tea down. The licorice really is the one that stands out on this one here. Cardamom and the basil back it up. And then there is a little bit of a green rooibos tea to just add a little bit more of a herbal flair to that. This one's nice because there is no sweetness to the tea, but we add a little bit of that sugar from the soda that we put in there. So nothing to this. Water doesn't have to be completely boiling. We'll just let that go about 5-7 minutes. Strain that out, let it cool, and get going. We have a simple marinade that is going on the shrimp right here. It is just gonna be olive oil, a little bit of chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. What really stands out on these shrimp is the oregano. So we'll be pan searing in a little bit of clarified butter and a little bit of olive oil. A little chili powder, not too much heat, just a little bit of warmth. Onion powder, garlic as always, put a little bit of olive oil down. Once again, same kind of how I did on the monkfish on the other recipe. This is just about 15 minutes. We'll put a little butter down, medium heat in the pan. Smelling good, we'll let this go for a little bit, set this up in the fridge, and we'll turn our water up, get our pasta going. All right, hot pot. So we have our boiling water ready for our pasta. Got a pan back here with a little bit of butter down in it. We're gonna be chopping a little bit of arugula real small to fold in with a little bit of garlic into our pasta at the end. Finish up with a little bit of fresh arugula there. Almost like a cauliflower rice on this. I kind of want to get this nice and charred, kind of lost in the pots just a little bit. We'll finish with the garlic probably about last 5 minutes. Turn the heat down on that. Cauliflower does go everywhere, but it's actually nicer for me to chop it up myself rather than the frozen cauliflower rice. I feel like it draws out a little bit too much water, even if you let it thaw for a day. We're gonna be pairing these shrimp and actually rolling this pasta in a spicy tartar sauce. We're doing a little bit of capers, my favorite sour gherkin pickles instead of dill for a little different flair, a little bit of hot paprika, and then a little bit of horseradish to amp it up a little bit more. So we're doing it. Probably about 2 cups of the cauliflower that we're gonna rice down here. Got our butter in the pan. Might be adding a little bit of olive oil when we throw down the garlic at the end. All right, rest of the cauliflower in. Turn up the heat just a tiny bit. Gonna throw our pasta down. Organic white pasta on this. Since your water is boiling, turn this down to a little simmer. All right, tiny bit more butter in here. That licorice tea is smelling unbelievable. We'll let these set up on the stove right here and get right into your spicy tartar sauce. All right, moving and a shaking. It's time to do our tartar sauce. I threw a couple tricks in there. We got a little bit of capers. We have a little bit of sour gherkin pickles. I'm not a big fan of the sweet pickles, and I want to do a little bit something than a regular dill relish or dill pickle. So we went with the sour gherkins, and we have fresh dill right here. Spicing things up with a little hot paprika and horseradish, tiny bit of lemon and a little bit of onion powder. Watch your salt on this one because the gherkins and the capers have a lot, but we will do black pepper as always. So could be the first episode I'm not using a blender, not using a damn food processor, but we're just gonna chop everything real tiny on this one and fold it all in. Right behind me, I do have my pasta almost finishing up. I turned my cauliflower down just a little bit, getting it ready for this tartar sauce. But as this tartar sauce sets up, we'll throw down our shrimp and bring everything together. I got some wild ones with me today. Excited to be making them a cocktail. We got a drambuie cocktail. We're doing it with our licorice tea that we had steeped before, a little bit of dark cherry soda, and we're gonna finish it off with a little herbaceous from a fresh sprig of thyme and a little citrus with an orange peel. So it's gonna be a nice little finish. All right, so we got about a cup of mayo down here. We're gonna go in right with our fresh dill. Let's chop our capers even smaller. Go with our baby gherkins. I found these on a cheese plate once, and I really haven't used any pickles ever since. So I did show a nice relish with the half sours on the barbecue chicken recipe, which was nice. But I love when people are tasting your dish and they say, "Oh, this tastes like this, but what?" It was like on the monkfish, the past episode, I had used Dijon instead of a little lime or a little bit of lemon in my cream sauce, and it really worked out well. That little tang just helped out. If I wasn't going so heavy on the dill and the gherkins on this one, I might add, I do love a tartar sauce with fresh garlic, but we're just gonna add a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder as well. Tiny bit of lemon. You don't need all that much because of the citrus will overpower the sharpness of these capers and the pickles here. Let's just go squeeze a lemon. Dollop of horseradish. Black pepper. Let's hold off on the salt, see how we did. Onion powder. A little spice with the hot paprika. Hot paprika is a nice one to use. It's not as fire as cayenne might be, and it doesn't have that smokiness of smoked paprika, almost reminiscent of a Korean chili flake. All right, so we have all our ingredients in here. Put the rest of our pickles down in. Just looking for consistency on this one. Initially, I thought I was going to add a little dollop of white vinegar, but I think the gherkins are gonna give me that little tang that I want. I know always to more black pepper this thing. Horseradish will surprise you. Sometimes I even like making this as a cross between a cocktail sauce and a tartar sauce, where I'll put a little ketchup in there actually, maybe a little toasted sesame oil, and really change it up. So. I'm gonna go a little bit more black pepper and a little bit more dill, but I think my pasta is just about ready. We'll get this finished up. Time to throw some shrimp down. I will never call it slaving over the stove. This one is special here. We're gonna tie this all up. So what I got back here, I had drained my pasta, turned my pan off here. We're gonna finish that up in just a minute. I have a little bit of butter and olive oil ready for my shrimp to go down. And I finished my cauliflower in a little bit of garlic. That's to go with the fresh arugula that we're gonna be folding in just a little bit. So, shrimp on, shrimp on. Once again, we just had a simple marinade on this one. Olive oil, oregano really comes through, a little bit of chili powder, onion, garlic, salt, pepper. About a medium heat on this pan up front. We're gonna be serving 4 a plate, so let's get these down. Got about 3-4 minutes each side. Don't wanna overcook these. As our tartar sauce is setting up, we're gonna take that out just a bit. We're gonna go over the shrimp at the very end, but like I said, we're gonna fold it into the pasta and a little tang and a little spice. All right, let's get a little color on these guys. We're gonna go right back in with our cauliflower right into our pasta. We got one more pat of butter here. And next we're gonna fold our arugula straight in. So fresh arugula. All right. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of our tartar sauce here. Just about 1/4 cup. Let's go one more spritz of lemon, little black pepper. Might have to salt this at the very end, maybe a tiny bit of olive oil, but we'll get to it. Shrimps are smelling good. Super low heat on this one here. We just want to fold this in. Excited to introduce you to a couple of very good friends of mine. Super excited to give them this cocktail, and I know they love shrimp. About 1 more minute on each side of these. We'll flip these up and get to drinking. So for me, bold is in. And let me tell you, my next 2 guests, bold ain't the word. I really appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you for
having us. We are so blessed.
Please introduce yourselves.
So my name is Ann. I'm a special ed teacher in Point Pleasant.
My name is Bob, and I'm an aquatics director and swimming coach.
But even more so, almost like family, let me tell you. They're not neighbors of my brother anymore, but you'll always be neighbors in our heart. Yes, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. It's so good to see you.
It's so great to see you.
Yeah.
For having us.
I really
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
Yeah, I heard you like shrimp, so I got shrimps on for you. I heard you like drinking, so I got drinks on for you. But this is a drambuie one. So really special tea that we got here. We steeped down in the French press, but licorice, cardamom, a little bit of basil. So this is sweet without it being sweet, but we're actually going to top off with a little black cherry soda here. I'm gonna chop up a little bit of fresh orange here, and we're gonna finish off with a nice herbaceous note with a little bit of fresh thyme. Yeah, I always joke around with the drambuie. When I order this, usually I order this like neat next to a beer or something at the bar. Yeah. But they look at me like I'm crazy. They go to the other servers and start talking, and then they gotta dust off the bottle because ain't nobody drank it in about 100 years. You know?
You're that guy.
I am totally that guy.
Galliano to go with.
That's it. Yeah. Oh my God. What's that cocktail they do with a rusty nail? I don't even know what it is, but that's what everybody says when you say drambuie. I forget what it is though. I wanted to add a little citrus note with these oranges here.
Yeah.
And why not a little thyme, right? Alrighty. So first we're gonna go down with this. We're gonna go stronger than we usually do because my good friends are here. But why not? This has a nice sweetness to it, so y'all good. We just about good. A little road soda.
Taking a new room.
That's it. Let's press our tea here.
Look at this.
That's gonna be it right here. A little bit of bubble too on this. It helps us out.
It's like a black and tan.
Something, yeah. All right, finish up with a little bit of soda. We already have our oranges in there. Let's go in a little sprig of thyme on each of these. And I think I only toasted to you virtual on your birthday that one time.
Right.
So it is.
That's it.
Real time.
And has a beautiful backyard. that everybody hangs out in. There you are.
Sweet.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
I really, really
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
so much for having
Listen
us.
to me.
All right.
Cheers to people like us. Thank you much.
So good to see you.
All right. Ooh, done and done. It's like when you move that straw, it's like, hey, what am I getting from you? But, ooh, that's work.
That thyme in there just makes
You
it.
smell it? I know. I know.
That is amazing.
Oh, why not? I'm gonna squeeze a little orange in, get it in there, but
You got more drambuie there, huh?
whatever you want. Oh, we got it. Very cool. Yes, get to sipping. I'm gonna set these plates up and we're gonna plate up for you. Shrimp time.
Thank you.
We're ready.
All right, time to do it to it. How them drinks doing?
These are phenomenal.
Yeah, going down a little quick. That's all right.
Going down a little.
That's awesome. So with this here, I put in that tartar sauce I made with the sour gherkins and the capers and the dill. So I folded in a little bit extra here. We put in a little bit more fresh arugula, and we'll do a little dollop right underneath our shrimp. Top off a little fresh, and we got it. Why not? Yes, be good. We're gonna do 4 shrimp just for plating circumstances, but we got some to go. Yep. Yeah, this is good. And I went with the sour gherkins. I wanted to show a little bit something other than dill. We actually went with a little bit of hot paprika and then horseradish. Yeah.
I like that idea too of doing the gherkins rather than just straight up dill. Gonna give it
The gherkins are nice. Yeah, yeah. And I made sure to get enough, gherkin juice in there, so it worked out. All right, let's get a little dollop of this tartar sauce right under the shrimp. Hold it down when you chop up in there.
You don't have to be shy.
Yeah, this one's nice. And I always say with all the slaw dressings and all the stuff I do, it's like you taste it first, but you're like, things gotta marinate, things gotta come together, you know what I mean? Like us, we gotta get together more.
It's so true. It's been too
Now that we
long.
know the address,
For real, right? That's it. That's it. All right, little backdrop for my shrimp. We're gonna drop about 4, ooh, hot plate. Looking good. I'm gonna drizzle with all this beautiful shrimp au jus, if you would. Why not, right? Oh, you need a little bit of this. Yeah. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. This we finished with a little bit of garlic.
Gosh, Sean, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, let's go. Tiny little bit extra for who wants it down here.
that'd be me.
Yep. Oh, I love a little tang on a plate. I did some pickled carrots, pickled zucchini on the last one there.
Oh, nice.
But why not? A little fresh arugula. Yep. Salt and pepper as usual.
What did we do to deserve this?
All of it. You came into my life, and that's the
Thank
truth
you.
of it. Thank you
Oh,
so
this
much.
is
I
so
appreciate y'all.
amazing.
So cool.
Yes.
All
All right, done and done.
Shrimp.
Yes, you guys enjoy.
All right for it.
Okay.
I'm getting dill. I'm getting pasta.
All right, I'm going for the shrimp.
Shrimp cook right?
Dill.
Coming for the real thing. That's it. I stole that one from Vince Vaughn, but let the big bear get his paws on ya.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh God. These two meet my wild. Let me tell you, we're cut from the same cloth, if you would, huh? Okay.
This is amazing.
No, I really appreciate it.
Oh, God.
Come on, do it to it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try a little shrimp myself. Why not? Why not?
What is your plate? What is wrong with you?
Oh, I've been eating all day.
All right, fair enough. I won't say it.
It'll work.
Great job.
3-4 minutes on the shrimp. You don't need it. Really good. All right, everyone, that's about it. I'm gonna finish up, enjoy my cocktail here. Thank you so much for being with me. I wanna thank Bob and Ann for matching my wild today. And until next time, stay blessed, everyone.